Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Low Season Traveller Insider Guides. And this week we're bringing you another episode of Low Season Stories, where we speak to locals in destinations around the world to learn their stories and their take on tourism in their destination. We were recently on location in Rhodes for Low Season Traveller, and hopefully you've already heard our story on Savas, the Rhodes Cobbler, which we featured last week, and if you haven't heard it yet, I would encourage you to give it a listen, as Savas has a truly wonderful story. But this week we are again bringing you to Rhodes as we sat down with Stavros, the owner of the legendary Mama Sofia Restaurant right in the heart of Rhodes' Old Town. When we met Stavros, two things immediately hit us. Firstly, this man is one of the most warm and genuinely hospitable people you will ever meet. And secondly, he is outrageously passionate about the cultural heritage of Rhodes. As a man who was born, raised and continues to live today in Rhodes' perfectly preserved Old Town, I sat down with Stavros to get his thoughts on Rhodes in the low season months and his approach to tourism. Enjoy.
I am Stavros Zouroudis, the owner of Mama Sofia's Restaurant for the last 55 years from 1967, from my parents' time.
From your parents' time. And you're from Rhodes?
I am born in Rhodes, 50 meters far away from the restaurant.
Yeah, so near. And we saw last night, you very kindly, you brought us round through these beautiful back streets, and it's incredible actually. It's hard to get across on me. We've tried filming, I've tried videoing, and honestly, it's another one of those cliches. You have to come here for yourself to experience this incredible old town, which we should point out is UNESCO protected. It's got the certification of UNESCO, of course. And it's a wonderful time to be here. We're in April now. It's Good Friday. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter for all the world.
For all the world. But this is officially the low season, right?
Yes. Low season. This year, fortunately, with some more people than last year, because last year and the year before we didn't work in April, no business because of Corona. But now things is getting better.
Yeah, thank God. And I think you're probably looking forward to a very, very busy year.
Yes, this is what we expect. We have some difficulties, especially with the market, but we are going to manage it well, and we are going to satisfy all my people and all the English friends that they decide to come to Rhodes for holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I've got to ask you this, Stavros. We've been here for 4 days now, and obviously, we're bowled over by the culture, the heritage, the history. It's beyond what we expected. Rhodes, for us, as low-season travellers, this isn't about just sunshine and beach. It actually is way more about the culture, the history, the heritage, the people. Actually, the people are wonderful. I mean, Stavros, you're an incredible guy. You run this wonderful restaurant here. No, but you are. You're a friend to us after only 4 days, and it's so heartwarming for us to feel. We feel like we're your family now as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
But you're like this with everyone. We've been to a few different restaurants. What's your approach to tourism, and what's your approach to how do you encompass that within the restaurant, within Mama Sofia?
First of all, I love people. Second, I love communication. Third, I welcome all my people that they come in the restaurant, and my purpose is to bring them back again, not to see them only one time. And if you want people coming back, you have to welcome them in hospitality, smile, kindness, and especially good food.
And the food is absolutely super.
The gastronomy in Rhodes, in the restaurant of Rhodes, has been developed in such a way that we can satisfy all the categories of people. Greek eaters, meat eaters, fish eaters, vegetarians, gluten-free, lactose-free, all the categories. Yeah.
You've got it all covered, haven't you? But it's that hospitality.
Yes.
You can tell when you say that you're a people person and you love communication. You can see. We were here last night, and of course we had a fabulous experience.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Seafood in particular, by the way. The octopus. Oh.
Thank you very much.
I was watching you the whole time, and I was watching how you are with all of the different clients, watching you greet them. And we spoke about this briefly yesterday as well. You can't fake it. You can't fake it.
No.
But it's genuine. You can see with you that it's...
When I was younger, I was doubting if I make it by purpose or it comes from inside. By the years, I found out that it comes from inside. You cannot do it when you are 62 years old with this enthusiasm. It's difficult. You have to have it inside, or else you are getting tired. You give up easily. And up to now, there is a lot of power still of going on. Yes.
But you know, clearly you love it. We talked about this, and we were sort of saying how, you know, my father said to me years ago, he said, if you find a job you truly love, you'll never work a day in your life.
You are absolutely right, Ged. I agree with you.
That's what I see. When you work so incredibly hard, but all I see is the joy you have. And to be fair, all of the staff here as well are all exactly the same.
Members of the family, Ged. My children, my nephews, my cousins, my brother in the kitchen, Mama Sofia still 84, working in the restaurant. Oh yes, from 6 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. No, they all work.
So tell us as well, you know, we spoke last night, you very kindly, you brought us down some back streets. Now, when people visit Rhodes, in the low season or any time for that matter, the old town, it's a labyrinth. It's like a maze. There's these incredible old walls going back, obviously centuries. Boss, what was really incredible is you showed us some small doorways. And through these small doorways you would expect nothing. And beyond those doorways, what did we see?
With beautiful gardens, first of all. Beautiful rebuilt houses. Because some of these people, they really take care of their houses and they pretend you how it was during the night season, most of them. Listen something, it's pity when we advertise Rhodes only for sun and sea. Rhodes is a source of culture. For the British that they love culture and heritage, it will be a paradise, please. We have 4,000 years history, please. That it goes from the Greek ancient history to the Byzantine history, to the Knights history, to the Ottomans history, to the Italians history, and in the end, at last, we are getting Greeks after many centuries slaveness. The good point that we never lost our culture and our language and our religion. So for people, for British, because there are a lot of British that they love history, from my experience. There are British that when they come to Rhodes once, they fall in love. They never want to go somewhere else. I have 45 years British friends in Rhodes that they come every year. Some of them, they died on the way to here. And I still remember them because I have photos of them. Doki, I'm coming in a minute, please. You are leaving? I love you. I love you. Nice trip back. All the best. Nice trip back. See you soon. Take care. Good to be able to make friends. He's the doctor of the cruise boat, and he's coming every year in the restaurant. And he's a person who appreciates seafood a lot.
He's in the right place.
Yes. So for British that they love culture and heritage, Rhodes is open for 12 months, not only for 6 months, please. It's a big mistake. And the mistake comes from some Greeks that they advertise the islands only for sea and sun. This is the biggest mistake. If British come and see the old town, the biggest old town in the world, please, they will be really surprised.
Yeah, I completely concur. It was my first time, these few days have been my first time in Rhodes. And when on the first day, I walked through the old town, my jaw was open. I was like, I had no idea. I've worked in the travel industry all my life, and I knew of Rhodes, of course, and I knew of some of the resorts of Rhodes. I wasn't aware that there was this level of cultural heritage, and I think that's what cemented in my mind that this is what we need to show everybody. Let them know that, look, you know, if you want the sunshine, honestly, you can get that anywhere.
Anywhere.
What's unique about Rhodes is that culture and heritage, that history, this old town, which is just so special, and also beyond Lindos. Lindos is a pretty incredible place.
You can take an idea how it was a Greek town 4,000 years ago on the way to Lindos by looking at Lindos. Please, Lindos is exactly as it was 4,000 years ago. The same style.
It's incredible. But what I find amazing is, and I haven't been there, but there's been a lot of reports over recent years, famously, Santorini. Everybody can see the picture now.
Yes.
Everybody's way too many tourists. Everybody goes to Santorini because it looks typically Greek. Lindos, we were there yesterday. We practically had the place to ourselves.
You are absolutely right.
It was wonderful. So relaxed. The temperature was pleasant, about 22, 23 degrees. Sun was shining. Picturesque. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful.
This is what we try to do so many years, please. We try this for the last. We talk to the Greek government to advertise Rhodes not only for sea and sun, but also for the culture and heritage. And I'm really happy that I met you, and you are also interesting about the culture and the heritage. And I believe that, please say to the British friends that if they come to Rhodes once, they will start coming again and again and again and again for the rest of their life.
I agree. And I will be back 100% as well. We know, of course, April is a wonderful time to visit, and that's absolutely clear, because here we are in April, and it's just wonderful.
And October, please.
And exactly, so many people said to us, actually, October is really...
We call it small summertime in October. Not very hot, and you can go easily, even if you want for swimming also.
Yeah.
But also you can visit all the places of Rhodes, and you can see places where they will impress you. Like yesterday that we saw, for example, the small narrow streets in the old town, that if someone likes an adventure, he can go around and he can have a look in the small narrow streets. He can visit boutique hotels where when he will be inside, he will be surprised. This is what we are looking for. Thank you very much for your trying. Thank you very much for trying to show to the British that there are places like Rhodes where they can really visit in April and in October. And our purpose is to make people coming also 12 months and not only 7 months, because it's pity. This is our purpose in Rhodes. And really, I thank you for this. And I'm happy that you show all these advantages in 4 days, please. You have to be very experienced to see all these advantages in 4 days. And I thank you for this. And I thank also Tony and Barbara.
Well, thank you. Listen, it's been our absolute pleasure. We will, of course, be seeing you in October, because we're going to come back in October, because we want to see the small summer, and we want to experience that for ourselves. But I suppose, look, finally from me, for all of our listeners out there and our viewers out there, please, you have to come to Rhodes, and you have to come to the Old Town, and come in the low season, and what you find will blow you away, I promise you. And if you come, you have to come to Mama Sofia, and you'll know Mama Sofia because you will see this man outside every single hour of the day, working so hard with his friendly, genuine and sincere attitude, and it's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you so much, Stavros, from the bottom of my heart. It's been truly appreciated. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again in October.
Thank you, Ged. Thank you. And you are welcome again and again.
So there you have it. What a wonderful man Stavros is. And in fact, only today, Stavros has sent me a photo of the outside of Mama Sofia's restaurant. And in the photograph, he is proudly pointing to a sign which he's created, which reads, "Recommended by Low Season Traveller." That's just lovely. Please do visit Mama Sofia's and meet Stavros and his family when you visit Rhodes next. The food is absolutely sensational, and Stavros will be sure to greet you like an old friend. But that's our show for this week. Thanks as always for your company. Have a great week wherever you are. Stay healthy, stay safe, keep your travel dreams alive, And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to be the first to hear our low season stories and guides. Finally, remember that travel is always better and fairer for the planet, the local communities, and you, the travellers, when it's without the crowds.